President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, Secretary Lenore M. Briones, Regional Director Arturo B. Bayocot, Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Edelberto L. Openaria, Assistant Schools Division Superintendent Dr. Rosemary T. Masasar, SJD Chief Maria Carmela T. Ablin, CID Chief Maria Eva S. Edon, Schools Division Supervisor Sir Joseleto C. Epi, Secondary School Principal Miss Rachel C. Alba, Governor Imelda Angin Quibranza Dimapuro, Congressman Muhammad Khalid Quibranza Dimapuro, Mayor Rosa D. Olpson, Honorable Vicente Pangasinan Jr., Committee of Education Cresban C. Ayuda, Honorable Ambrosio J. Cabugnason, Honorable Artemio M. Pentac, Honorable Crescencio V. Ilagan, Honorable Eric B. Carabantes, Honorable Florvilin D. Baguio, Honorable Josephine C. Ditan, Honorable Julieta M. Bongkarawan, Honorable Lino P. Paalisbo, Honorable Ricardo L. Dicorion, Honorable Romeo G. Monte, Honorable Terso C. Panoncian,
Catherine G. Herco, Sasha Nicolette R. Cabrera, Jassy B. Gabili, Lizelle I. Forcadilla, Welma J. Gasal, Serela C. Natividad, Magdalena P. Regalado, John G. Palma, John Marcos Bitacura, and Arnolfo A. Acapulco. Graduation is not the end, it's the beginning, by Senator Orrin Hatch. Graduation Day is always a day of rejoicing, for it marks the conclusion of our educational journey and the commencement of another more uncertain and more difficult parts of quest for a better life and future.
Right now, it calls for a great celebration of the fruit of your success, and there are also people who were instrumental of your success that we should be thankful for because they put you up and supported you throughout this time. Hello everyone!
This is Teacher Mark
and Teacher Nani. We'll be your hosts for today.
We're delighted to be here in our 2020-2021 commencement exercises.
The fight against the threats of COVID-19 pandemic suffer profound effects and impacts on almost all sectors in the human race. One of the most affected is the educational sectors. This COVID-19 pandemic has really changed everything around the world, from our basic routinary way of living. The celebration of big events has suddenly shifted to new normal. Within the new normal, the situation presents a unique challenge to every educational leader's decision-making process. Hence, to sustain the delivery of quality of instruction to every school. This pandemic also redefined and reshaped many important milestones, including traditional graduations. Instead of walking the stage and the auditorium filled to the brim with friends and family, graduates are attending virtual ceremony.
Today, our dear parents and their children who patiently waited, finally it's over. Diosdado Senior National High School proudly presents 4th graduation commencement exercises. The virtual ceremony for this school year with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic.
May we all put ourselves in the presence of patriotism as we listen to our national anthem, prayer, regional hymn, division hymn, and municipal hymn.
Alam ng puso sa Lead me, Lord, lead me by the hand and make me face the rising sun. Comfort me through all the pain that life may bring. There's no other hope that I can lean upon. Lead me, Lord, lead me all my life. Walk by me across the lonely road of every day. Take my arms and let your hand show me the way. Show the way to live inside your love. Lead me, Lord, all my life. You are my light, you're the lamp upon my feet. All the time, my Lord, I need you there. You are my life, I cannot live alone. Let me stay by your guiding love all through my life. Lead me, Lord. Lead me, Lord. Even though at times I'd rather go along my way, help me take the right direction, take your road. Lead me, Lord, and never leave my side. All my days, all my life. You are my light, you're the lamp upon my feet. All the time, my Lord, I need you there. You are my life, I cannot live alone. Let me stay by your guiding love all through my life. You are my light, you're the lamp upon my feet. All the time, my Lord, I need you there. You are my life, I cannot live alone. Let me stay by your guiding love all through my life, all through my days. Lead me, oh Lord, all my life.
Diyos sa iyong Mindanao mabuhay, himahal na mong natawan. Mauswagon, masigla kung malipayon, kasing-kasing ang kabanaan ug kamalipayon. Isa kanunay gugma ang magpaibabaw ang kahusay ug kanina. Mabuhay ang iyang Mindanao, among natawan. Bisag usa pa man kaliwat, kami naminahanan. Sa buhat ug katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Magpabiling nga magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Mabuhay ang iyong Mindanao, utang na among natawan. Bisag usa pa man kaliwat, kami naminahalay. Sa buhat ug katuyuan, simbolo sa kagawasan. Magpabiling nga magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan. Magpabiling nga magkahinusa, kadahugan sa tanan.
Mutya sa lanaw ng multi, Gagbukas sa yutang Pilipino, kabutiran, lunghaog kabuno, kadagatan tuguran sa panginabuhi, ibig katawhan mga malipayon, o mga mahigalaon, naghari ang kalinaw, ang tiunay nga panagdait, tumong sa kahanduan, ang katawhan nagaambahan, kasaka sa kahitasan, baruy hangtod sa kahangturan, hiniusang namithi, sa marudong katawhan, kanunay nga malukon atong baroy mabuhay.
To formally open and to give us the words of welcome, it is my distinct privilege to welcome to you Niñalita A. Tagibanwa, graduate with honors, for her welcome remarks.
To our commencement speaker, to our school principal, Ms. Rachel C. Alba, to our school administrators and program head, highly competent teachers, proud and ever supportive parents, my friends and fellow candidates, ladies and gentlemen, good day and welcome to the commencement exercises for the Diosdado Senior National High School, class of 2020 to 2021. Today is the highest and most honorable time to rejoice. For this, not only mark our qualifications and maturity as a student, but it equally imprints an indelible mark of adulthood into the very core of our being. So my dear graduates, let us not stop gaining knowledge. Fellow candidates, good luck to your next journey. With love and pride, today and always, God bless and congratulations.
Heroes don't always wear capes. Despite the hardships and health risks, millions of essential frontline workers continue to do their jobs during the COVID-19 pandemic. Frontliner has emerged to capture the vast number of people who must report to work in the face of unknown threats to their physical health. Your selfless service to the greater community is helping us all get through these tough times. I will introduce you to our very own frontliner who finished his tertiary education at Christ the King College de Miranding with a course of Bachelor of Science in Criminology last 2014, his secondary education at Diosdado Senior National High School on year 2010, his elementary year at Dalama Elementary School on 2006. He passed his licensure examination for criminology on 2015 and now a PNP Police Corporal. In his own words, he will share the risks and challenges he faced, the concerns he has, and how he is coping. Now, we will listen to an inspirational message from Police Corporal Ronino B. Miquiabas.
Mayong adlaw sa atong principal, Ms. Rachel C. Alba, and to our district supervisor, Dr. Joselito D.E.P., and to our school division superintendent, Dr. Edelberto L. of Linaria. Graduates, parents, school staff, mayong adlaw. Kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. COVID-19 ka lang, may pangarap kami, may pangarap ako. Do not let somebody to fall down your ambition in life, or do not let COVID-19 to fall down your ambition. I know you graduates that you are strong. I am very proud to say, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to all of you. And Godspeed to the next journey in life. Maybe the situation will challenge you to make you strong in achieving your goals and objectives in life. You believe, I believe, success is a process. Let me share to you that I am hardworking student. Nag-working student ko before kay Sir Diosdado sa atong school. Pagka-college na ako, hapit ko makaundang og eskwela. Lisod kaayo ang kinabuhi sa una. Igo-igo lang ang kwarta sa akong ginikanan. Pasalamat kog dako kay wala miundang og suporta akong mamagpapa. Akong igsuon, bisan tuod farming lang ang amuang source of income. Ug nakagraduate jud ko sa Bachelor of Science in Criminology sa Christ the King College de Miranding 2014. A dozen of prayer has answered. Nakapasar na pud ko sa Criminology Licensure Exam 2015, April 2015 sa Baguio City. Nagpasalamat kog dako kay tikwan lang nako ni siya nakuha. And luckily na pud, I entered the service Philippine National Police July 16, 2016. The Bible says, many are called, but few are chosen. I am thankful kay I am one of those chosen. Nagpasalamat pud ako sa Ginoo, sa akong parents nga nakabot na gyud nako nga akong pangandoy sa kuwang kinabuhi, nga makasulod ko sa serbisyo sa pamulis. Thankful kaayo ko ana sa Ginoo. A long story to tell, but it tells only if there is a challenge, there will be a successful you. Additional guidance to you graduate, kinahanglan pud nato ang investment ngadto sa Ginoo para sa right direction sa imuhang mga plano. Ikaduha, investment on your health. Kinahanglan pud nato ni para himsog ang ato ang lawas, para sa ikatulo nga investment para sa imuhang future. Samot na karon, COVID-19 is very rampant. Gusto ko mahimong successful nga tao nga maoy nga gusto sa ako ang mama o papa nga mahitabo sa akong kinabuhi. Pero wala kay action nga gihimo. So, diba? Now, just do it. Do it your plan. Do it. Building your ambition in life. Kung kaya nako, kaya pud na nimo. Magtiyaga ka lang, magsipag ka lang. Your strong determination, strong dedication, faith in God to surpass those challenges in life, to achieve your goals in life. Kalma ka lang, matutupad mo rin yung pangarap mo sa buhay. Magsipag ka lang. Just do it for your ambition. Before this end, I will leave to you a quote, graduates, that an investment in knowledge pays the best interest, by Benjamin Franklin. Once again, congratulations, mabuhay, and God bless.
Presentation of candidates for graduation by our very own secondary school principal, Miss Rachel C. Alba, and confirmation and acceptance of candidates for graduation by the Schools Division Superintendent, Adalberto L. Oplinaria, parents and the graduates by the Senior High School Advisors.
Good afternoon. To the Schools Division Superintendent of Lanao del Norte, Dr. Adalberto L. Oplinaria, I have the honor to present 43 candidates for senior high school graduation, 24 of whom is from the academic track in general academic strength, comprising of 8 males and 16 females, and another 19 from the technical vocational livelihood track in industrial arts, with 18 males and 1 female of Diosdado Senior National High School for school year 2020-2021. Based on the document presented by the class advisors and having been checked and verified by me as the secondary school principal, I hereby certify that they have satisfactorily completed all the academic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education under the K-12 curriculum for for senior high school. Sir, they are ready for your confirmation.
By the authority vested in me as the school's Division Superintendent of the Division of Lanao del Norte, and as the representative of Leonor Magtolis Briones, Secretary of the Department of Education, and having been represented and certified by the school head that you have completed the basic requirements prescribed by the Department of Education, under the senior high school curriculum, I now confirm you graduates for school year 2020-2021. Congratulations!
Grade 12 TBL graduate school year 2020-2021. Abatayo Elmar B. Alfici Rodimel B. Macolod Kent C. Leon CG B. Bigoy Joed C. Taniti Junior Chopin. Tanino Jamel C. Dixon Junior Noel V. Dicorion Danloyd M. Fernandez Junmark D. Langgang Christian G. Lial Junior Edwin B. Ditlabas Jomari T. Morales Francis Y. Paalisbo Janric V. Sansis Mark Anton P. Balderrama Janfol V. Villacampo Shen. Dilapinya Lia N.
The graduates from grade 12 GAS, school year 2020-2021. Jaymar M. Bicoy, Edgar Jr. N. Calapis, Junel L. Lapisige, John Lloyd A. Mag-aso, Camilo C. Magsalay Jr., Lolito B. Ponce Jr., Nasser M. Sultan, Jeffrey F. Yua, Cleo May B. Baco, Michelle C. Pumuta, Charlotte T. Daniel, Merla B. Diquilla, Ana Marie P. Espina, Teresita Wizan, Honey Grace N. Macasling, Britney Faith J. Nario, Rhea May A. Ortiz, Rufa May C. Paklipan, Joserel A. Patarlas, Joanne D. Paog, Lorgina J. Pendo, Nina Rita A. Tagibanwa, Jean B. Torres, Sheila May B. Tumacon. Congratulations! Academic Excellence Awardees with honors: Lorgina J. Pendo, Cleo May B. Baco, Nina Rita A. Tagibanwa, and Charlotte T. Daniel. Congratulations!
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. Uh, this year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally, our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So, congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so, thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So, congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the parent teachers associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug virtually, of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many, many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science, in technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out to the world, do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be sure, be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Isang maalab at matagumpay na araw po sa ating lahat. Mula dito sa amin sa Kagawaran ng Edukasyon, sa Amihan ng Mindanao. Graduation, completion, or moving up ceremonies are testimonies of excellent coordination, genuine hard work, and great love. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck the world, hitting the various sectors including education, the Department of Education, through the competent leadership of Secretary Leonor Magtolis Briones, firmly accepted the challenge to continue education, bravely wrestling with the challenges of the pandemic and unceasingly finding solutions to address any emerging problems. Amidst all these difficulties, emerged excellent coordination across all levels of governance and the different stakeholders, with the teachers at the forefront of delivering the basic education learning continuity plan. And here they are, our learners, who willingly submitted themselves to blended distance learning, painstakingly learning the ways of the new learning landscape, and successfully accomplishing all their academic requirements through genuine hard work. But these successes would not have been possible if not for the great love of the parents and guardians who have been selflessly offering their prayers, time, and resources. In other words, the successes of our learners, our teachers, our leaders, and the Department of Education at large, with the unwavering support of all our stakeholders, are products of our collective decision to succeed as one family. On behalf of the entire DepEd Region 10, allow me to thank and congratulate everyone for this great feat, which attests that DepEd indeed is on track. But just like what is said in our theme for this year's end of school year rights, strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic, we need to be on our toes. The COVID-19 pandemic is real, and so are other education emergencies. All together, let us rise from this pandemic, recalibrate our learning continuity plans, and continue to deliver quality education for our learners, the heart of DepEd 10. Muli, binabati ko ang lahat ng nagtapos sa taong ito. Hangad namin ang inyong patuloy na tagumpay, anumang landas ang inyong tatahakin. Pagpalain nawa kayo ng poong may kapal. Marami pong salamat.
Greetings. It was never in our wildest dreams that one day we'll be forced to close our schools to protect you, dear learners, from the pandemic. I know that what happened in March last year when we had to forego the commencement exercises after President Rodrigo Roa Duterte announced that the country was placed under the state of calamity, saddened those who were supposed to proudly receive their diploma certificate of completion with their parents who waited for this precious moment that marked as an important milestone in their lives. This year, despite the health crisis that we are still facing, we decided to conclude the school year by holding the virtual graduation to recognize the sacrifices you put into the years of school work. This is the department's way of celebrating with you your success. Their graduates, completers. This year's closing exercises with the theme Strengthening the Quality of Education Amid the COVID-19 Pandemic is a historic occasion signifying our victory as we have succeeded in pursuing our mantra of sulong edukalidad and in fulfilling our duty as mandated by the Philippine Constitution, and that is to protect and promote the right of all citizens to quality education at all levels, and shall take appropriate steps to make such education accessible to all. Indeed, COVID-19 caught us off guard, but your teachers and school heads did not stop performing their tasks and finding ways to make education continue even if it means sacrificing their own safety so that you will have quality, equitable, and culture-based education that will liberate you from the bondage of illiteracy because they truly believe that you are the hope of this country. Allow me therefore to pay tribute to all DepEd Division of Lanao del Norte officials, school heads, teachers, and parents for painstakingly working day and night to ensure that you are given the opportunity to learn and finish basic education. This pandemic has indeed brought out the best in all of us because we have become more resourceful, resilient, steadfast, and innovative in our desire to deliver a strengthened quality education through distance learning modalities. In fact, the division managed to put in place programs that have improved our processes and systems. My special recognition goes to our very own Provincial Governor, Imelda Quebranza de Mapuro, Congressman Abdullah D. de Mapuro, Congressman Muhammad Khalid Quebranza de Mapuro, and all the provincial board members, municipal and barangay officials, the officers and members of the Parent Teachers Association, and all other government and non-government organizations for being instrumental in the provision of equipment, gadgets, materials, and funding support for the full implementation of this division's basic education learning continuity plan. To all of you graduates and completers, warmest congratulations. You deserve this accolade because despite numerous difficulties you have encountered along the way, you persevered and succeeded. May this victory serve as your stepping stone to become better in every way, to be more productive, disciplined, and to be ready for the world of work. And as you leave the portals of your alma mater, take advantage of the knowledge and skills you have gained to pursue your dreams and aspirations in life. And always remember, your teachers and all those who played a dynamic role of educating you with a heart. Again, my salute.
It has been said that the quality of a person's life is in direct proportion to his or her commitment to his excellence, which results to the sweetest fruit of their success, awards. May we hear Charlotte T. Daniel, graduate with honors, for her graduation speech.
Today, as batch of the school year 2020-2021 finally reached the end of the senior high school life, I would like to thank our Almighty God for protecting and guiding us in this pandemic. Guest, Secondary School Principal Rachel C. Alba, Diosdado Senior National High School faculty and staff, ladies and gentlemen, good day. COVID-19 changed big in our daily living, in our study, and everything. Face masks, face shield, and disinfectant alcohols are now part of our daily OOTD. But indeed these things are the most useful to keep us safe from this virus. Strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic, even the whole world is affected but still fighting, we need to have a strong foundation of our education. Having a distance learning or modular. We need to have a successful education system even in the most hardest time right now. My first step at the study of Senior National High School 6 years ago, I am clueless, and the only idea running through my mind is that I had a new playground to explore. At first, I am enjoying it, excited going to school every day because of the allowance that my parents gave to me. I go to school, enter my class, take notes, and go out like nothing happened. Taking my study easy and stress-free. I will take my studies seriously until I reach my 9th year. March 9, 2017, there was an accident happening in our class that made a big mark to me. In fact, it made me experience the bumpy but joyful ride of being a student. Starting that day, I learned how to apply my learnings in my real life. Getting the idea on how I can have money on my own, even it was not that big and just a points to others. It let me earn and pay my miscellaneous and projects on my own. Moving on and continuing what I've started, I became a responsible student, experiencing how to be depressed and disappointed to myself. Taking this opportunity to thank some person who helped us make this journey successful. To our teachers and advisors who always push and inspire us, we thank you so much for everything. To our dearest parents, Ma, Pa, we made it. We thank you for the love and support and for not giving up on us. To my fellow graduates, I'm so grateful to say thank you for the guidance and love. Now, as we open a new chapter in our lives, we are now fully packed of knowledge, skills, and self-determination that we will learn from our 6 years in this school. We already earned our ticket to the next chapter of our journey. Congratulations to each of us, and may we all succeed in the years ahead.
Through the constant support of all the personnel, stakeholders, and partners, may I present to you the Diosdado Yap Senior National High School School Report Card for the year 2020-2021. The DYSNHS, being at the heart of the Lama Baroy, has undoubtedly soared high from when it was established in 1988 as an annex to Lanao del Norte National Comprehensive High School to now that it has become a stronghold of learning for the students in the south of Baroy. True to the vision, mission, and core values of the Department of Education, the DYSNHS continuously improves itself to better serve its stakeholders. Today, DYSNHS is occupied with 593 students, 18 junior and 4 senior high school teachers, 1 administrative assistant, and 1 watchman, spearheaded by Ms. Rachel C. Alba, the school principal. It has 15 classrooms, 23 comfort rooms, a Supreme Student Government Office, a basketball court, a multi-purpose hall, a Barcada Contra Droga Center, a school clinic, ICT, science, and home economics laboratories. Even with the challenges brought by the COVID-19 pandemic, DYSNHS serves a 593 high enrollment for the current school year, with 23 of them under the Open High School program. With the blended learning approach in place, the school managed to provide the learning needs of the students, putting their health and safety with utmost priority. And though not in a face-to-face setting, the school continuously monitors the well-being of the students. Learning materials are always available for the students, including the self-learning modules, which were printed and prepared in the school and distributed to students in 2 sets. Professional development of teachers are assured through the many trainings and seminars conducted by the DepEd Division, regional and national offices, and even international providers. The school funding comes from a variety of sources at the local and national agencies of the government, as well as other private partners. We have the Special Education Fund from the local government of Baroy, the maintenance and other operating expenses allocations from the national government, and of course donations from other stakeholders. Not to mention the aid of the barangay officials in the SLM reproduction and distribution. The school was kept running because of these overflowing support. Efforts of the school, its teachers, and students are duly recognized this year. We are grateful to the award-giving body for conferring the school and 2 of our teachers as outstanding distance learning implementers. Another teacher was recognized for her endeavor as a layout artist, script and module writer, audio and video editor, and as a demonstration teacher. More recently, another teacher was awarded 4th place for the most outstanding Barangay Contra Droga teacher advisor, a student also as 4th placer, most outstanding Barangay Contra Droga student leader, and 5th place, Baykidi Recognition Award for school head. DYSNHS has 0 dropouts for 2 consecutive years now, while the number of school repeater have significantly lowered this year. Promotion and graduation rates have been consistently high. However, grades have obviously stayed low within the 75 to 79 range across grade levels all throughout the entire year. But the good news is that there are 0 non-readers determined among the assessed grade 7 students for both English and Philippine informal reading inventory. In the last school-based management evaluation, the school was assessed level 1 or developing. Stakeholders' participation has always been constant on all the activities conducted by the school. Learner-teacher ratio was determined at 48 students to 1 teacher, while toilet ratio is at 39:1 for males and 18:1 for females. The school has more than enough chairs for all students if given a chance to a face-to-face setting in the next school year. Implementation of school projects and activities in the current school year has been limited, subject to following proper health and safety protocols for COVID-19 mitigation. While most of the activities stipulated in the school annual implementation plan required face-to-face setting, the school was able to conduct some significant undertakings like the parents' orientation in the new normal setting, the dry run activity for the distance learning modality, relevant learning action style sessions with the teaching personnel, meeting with the barangay officials, Barkada Contra Droga activities, PTA meetings, and home visitations. Overall, the school year 2020-2021 has been successfully carried out amidst the challenges of the pandemic. We are looking forward to a healthier, safer, and more relaxed incoming school year 2021-2022.
The closing has finally arrived. Tomorrow, new challenges and opportunities await for our graduates that will further test their metals as improving individuals. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our very own principal, Miss Rachel C. Alba.
My utmost respect to the Division K officials of Lanao del Norte, headed by the brilliant school's Division Superintendent, Dr. Edelberto L. Oplinaria, to the Butchus Assistant Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Rosemary Tolod Masasar, and to the 2 chiefs who are equally dynamic, Dr. Maria Eva S. Edon for the CID, and Dr. Maria Carmela T. Ablin for the SGOD. To all the Intelligent Education Program Supervisors, Public Schools District Supervisors, and Senior Education Program Specialists, to the good Mayor of Baroy, Honorable Rosa Dahab Olapson, to our very supportive barangay officials of the Lama, led by Honorable Vicente Junjun Pangasian, to the 50A Federated President Mrs. Cordelita Gundan, to the faculty and staff of Diosdado Senior National High School, to the proud parents, graduates, and our dear students. Good afternoon to all of us.
School year end rites is always the most awaited event of the school, especially by the learners, for it is the end of their efforts and hardships, and to receive the awards for an exemplary performance. But for this year, I guess, the parents are the most excited because of the learning delivery modality that we have. It is our parents who labored much. They get the modules, help the children in accomplishing the modules, monitor their children, communicate with the teachers, to submit the written works and performance tasks and accomplished modules. They are the one who do the face-to-face teaching with their children, and I know it is hard for them, for they juggled it to do their household activities and livelihood. Thus, it is our parents who are in the first line to be thanked for a job well done so that we could deliver the learning to our students. We are also grateful to the barangay officials of the Lama, headed by Barangay Captain Vicente Junjun Pangasian, together with the Education Committee Chairman Barangay Kagawad Crisban Ayuda, who are always willing to assist us on our immediate needs. Be it in monetary matters, time and effort, they afforded it all to us. To the other barangay officials of 12 feeder barangays of the school, namely Barangay Pindulunan Honorable Captain Crescencio V. Iliagan, Barangay Kabasakan Honorable Captain Ricardo Di Corion, Barangay Salong Honorable Captain Artemio M. Pintac, Barangay Mananaw Honorable Captain Josephine Ditan, Barangay Riverside Honorable Lino P. Paalisbo, Barangay San Isidro Honorable Captain Terso C. Panuncial, Barangay Libertad Honorable Captain Flor Velin B. Baguio, Barangay Limuag Honorable Captain Eric Trabantes, Barangay Bato Honorable Captain Ronolo N. Pano, Barangay Maliwanag Honorable Captain Romeo G. Monte, Barangay Tinubdan Honorable Captain Julieta M. Kangarawan, and Barangay Likapaw Honorable Captain Ambrosio D. Cabugnason Jr. for all their efforts and support in facilitating of the delivery of modules from school to the respective barangay and vice versa. In contacting the parents who was not able to get the modules and even delivering the modules to the doorsteps of the learners. With all of that, kudos to our barangay officials who made possible for all of us. Next to my list is the DYS NHS 22 teachers who never give up for the very challenging job that they have faced this school year with the new learning landscape. It is our first time, but they were able to manage all the first time. First time to implement the distance learning module. Above all, we are thankful to the Almighty Father in heaven for the provision of wisdom, grace, and protection all throughout this school year during this time of pandemic. All the honor and glory belongs to Him. For one school year, in this trying time, we were able to deliver the learning needs of our students with the help of our supportive educational frontliners, and I believe that they are inspired by our very own Deputy Secretary Honorable Leonor Magtulis Briones, that education must continue despite the pandemic, and that we strongly adhere to our theme, strengthening quality education amid COVID-19 pandemic. Daghan salamat kanatong tanan, ug magpadayon ang paglambo sa atong tulungaan. Thank you, and God bless us all.
May I take this opportunity to thank the members of the Commencement Committee who spent many long hours planning this day, and to the many others that have helped to organize and plan this commencement.
My dear graduates, as you continue your journey, may you look back to this stage in your life with fondness and pride. May God fill your hearts with love, because that love will take you further in life. Graduates, congratulations!
Congratulations, graduates, and to your proud parents.
Go forth, grow, and be successful.
Once again, this is Teacher Mark
And Teacher Lani. This concludes the fourth commencement exercise. God bless and thank you.